Social cam. What's up, people? It's a little late, I think. I don't know what time it is. But anyway, I wanted to share this with y'all. Something real quick. I just turned 30 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. June 6th was my birthday. And I had really, in this particular year, been fighting and dealing with feeling like I'm failing and trying to figure out, how to succeed. But that failure thing was really, really getting to me. So I was, it was Memorial Day weekend, and I was in Atlanta with my brother Joseph Anthony, my sister Shatanya, and we was chilling, and I was talking to them about it. I was like, man, I just really feel like, man, I'm failing, like I'm behind the ball. Like, it's like I'm running a race that I'm never going to finish. I can never catch up, and it just seems like so many of my friends and people, that I love are so far ahead of me, and I'm never going to catch up. My friends all got their degrees, and they're working in their careers, and they're doing all this good stuff or whatever, but I feel like I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm just behind the ball. I feel like I'm failing. And prayed about it that night. Not the first time I had prayed about it. And we went to sleep, and I had a dream that night. And in this particular dream, it was like I was in a triathlon or whatever you want to call it, almost like an Ironman race. And if anybody knows about the Ironman races, they swim, they run, they ride the bike or whatever. Well, I was on the swimming portion, and when they swim in these Ironman competitions, it's not in like a pool, it's like the ocean or a lake. So they're swimming, miles across the ocean. You got like hundreds of people, and that's what it looked like. It was like I was in the pool with hundreds of people, and we all swimming, and there's people passing me. I'm getting ahead of some people, but for the most part, it was a lot of people passing me, and I'm just working. And when I finished, everybody that had passed me was standing there waiting on me, and they was all cheering me on. Oh man, it was like they was all like, we so glad you finished, man. You finished, good job. And the Lord said, Sejan, it's not about you getting ahead of anyone else or finishing faster than anyone else. It's about finishing. Those people cheered you on because you finished, not because you finished first, not because you finished last, not because you finished in the middle, but because you finished. So he said, Sejan, keep going, just finish. Don't worry about where you are, just finish. So I don't know if it's going to help anybody else. It wasn't nothing, real deep or philosophical or no crap like that. But that's what God said to me when I was dealing with that particular thing. So for anybody, if you feel like, you're failing, your destiny is so far away from you, don't stop, because if you stop where you are, you'll never get to where you're going. So keep going, keep running that race. I believe that's why the Bible says the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to the ones who endure to the end. There's something about endurance. People might start off with a whole lot of steam and move really fast, but if they don't endure the race, they won't finish. People who don't endure do not finish. So it's not about speed. Endurance is not about speed. It's about movement. It's about steady progress. So, people of God, keep making progress. Keep moving. Have a good night.